Jack Frost nipping at your
Happy
nose.
Vlogmas Day 3. So I'm watching Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone. So you know I had to pull this out so we can do Day 3, which I wonder what it's gonna be. Oop, got the whole top coming off. Okay, so we got some cool Slytherin Crest crew socks for Day 3. Tune in for Day 4, and I think they're gonna be Ravenclaw, but we'll see. So today's plans, I am going to my grandma and grandpa's house because my grandma asked me to come over and scrapbook for the weekend. I'm not spending the weekend with them, but she's like, you can come either Friday or Saturday. But yesterday after getting the booster, I did not feel good at all. I had a fever and everything, so I decided to come over today instead. And I pre-ordered pictures on Walgreens app, and then I'm going to pick those up and then go to Starbucks, get some coffee, and then head over to my grandparents' house. I'll catch up with you when I catch up with you. Hi everyone, so I apologize for not having a really awesome vlog today, but I still wanted to kind of make up for it and do the Merry Christmas YouTube tag. I'll have all the questions in the description box. I spent time with my grandparents today and I really wanted to do that, so I am grateful for them, and I hope that you enjoyed today's vlog nonetheless. And if you want to answer any of the questions that I answer in this video, they're again in the description box, and I'd love to hear your answers to at least a couple of them. So let's get started. The first question is, use a sound that describes how you're feeling about Christmas. So I'll play that right now. 2, what is the best present you've ever received? So I never rank my presents because I'm the type of person that whatever I get, like, I know that someone put thought into it. They thought about me, they spent their money on me, or spent their time making something for me. I'm gonna love it because that's amazing. I do have a present though that's like the most memorable, and it was from Santa, but I kind of think my dad, you know, he definitely told Santa, he's like, hey, here's a hint of something that I think she would really like. And I woke up and it was a red metal like saucer sled, and it had like painting lettering that said like Merry Christmas Molly. It felt like I was like in Home Alone or something, you know, right when he wakes up for Christmas. And the second one, Lost in New York, with all those presents, like that's how I felt. I was just like, that is the most magical thing I've ever gotten in my life. So really memorable, and we still have it. I think it's in our shed. Number 2 is, what is the worst present you've ever received? So I don't have a worst one, but this one is kind of like a funny story. So my sister was obsessed with John Mayer when she was like in her teens. I don't blame her, but I was like 8 years old, and she's like, oh my gosh, Molly, like if you tell me what mom and grandma got me for Christmas, I'll tell you something you got for Christmas. And I was like, that's quite the deal. I was like, you got this really cool John Mayer magazine bag. I was like, if I tell her she got this cool ass present, she's gonna tell me that I got something really cool too. And she goes, oh yeah, you got a shirt. Am I grateful for that shirt? Of course I am. It was really cute. It was Marie from the Aristocats. Like, I'm gonna love that. But you couldn't have told me that I got like a toy or like a stuffed animal. Like that would have got me like, ooh, oh my gosh. But no, that's like the one thing I remember. And it makes me laugh every time I think about it. 4, as a kid, did a sibling ever get something that you wish was for you? So I have 2 older sisters, and I loved, like, they were teenagers when I was like a little bit younger, so whenever they got like perfumes or like body sets, like body sprays and like the lotion and stuff, I was always like, oh my gosh, I wish that I was old enough to like have that kind of stuff. It was just like the older sister, I was like, you're just really cool, I wish I had your things. 5, sing a line from your fave Christmas song. So I'm not gonna sing it, but I love the Jack Frost nipping at your nose. That's my favorite line from, I think it's called the Christmas song. 6, rename a reindeer. I'm gonna go with Cocoa because of hot cocoa, and I think it's something that Santa drinks, especially on the Santa Claus, which was my favorite movie. 7, what is your favorite thing about Christmas? I love spending time with family, and I've always loved spending time with family, but now that like COVID has happened and stuff, and it's still happening, being able to see my family when I can means a lot to me. I have a pretty big family, so when I get to see extended family and those that have had children during the pandemic, it's really cool to be able to meet them and create more memories. 8, when do you start getting excited for Christmas? So I try to hold off until after like the fall holidays, but it's kind of like when my local radio station starts playing Christmas music, I'm like, you got me. that was rude. So I just kind of started getting excited around the end of November. 9, do you use an advent calendar? I have never grown up on using one. I just think that was something that we just didn't do. But this year I'm doing the 15 days of Hogwarts socks. So that's the closest thing I've ever had to an advent calendar. I think I might make it a Vlogmas tradition now because I think it's really fun. 10, recite one line from your favorite holiday / Christmas movie. So I love Elf as well, and I like when he says, you sit on a throne of flies, or like, you're not Santa, you know, that kind of line. I think that's so funny. 11, share a funny Christmas memory. Okay, so there's a lot, but my favorite, I guess, and it's kind of funny, is we used to spend Christmas on Christmas Day at my grandma and grandpa's house on my mom's side, and we have a pretty big family on that side. I have like 18 first cousins, and then now a lot of them have their own children and their spouses and stuff, so our family is even bigger, which is so cool. Definitely outgrew my grandparents' house, but in their backyard there's a forest and it leads to a park. We would bring all of our sledding stuff, our sledding gear. We would go sledding like through the woods. There's kind of like a little bit of a break between like where there's a walking path, and we would just sled down that. And my cousins decided to make like a little like jump off ramp at the end, so you like literally fly in the air, and my aunt said she peed her pants when she hit that. So that was like, I think, the funniest thing. 12, talk us through your typical Christmas day. So Christmas Eve, we typically go to a family friend's Christmas party. We've done that since I was like 4 years old, so we've done that almost every single year. We also go to church, and then we usually just kind of get into pajamas or like comfy clothes, and we're a family that always opens up presents on Christmas Eve, and then we get stockings the next day. I love that. I think it's really fun. It's something that we do. And then for Christmas Day, it kind of depends if we end up having like a whole Christmas celebration or not. Otherwise, we will go just the day with each other, or I'll go to like my sister's house and we'll all spend time with our immediate family. 13, do you have any Christmas traditions? So I guess I kind of just said it, but we go to a Christmas party and we go to church every Christmas Eve. We just always have like appetizers and stuff when we get home. Just get ready for opening presents and spending time. 14, real or fake Christmas tree. So we've always had a fake one. We've had the same fake one since I was a baby. It's lasted all this time. I like a fake one. I feel like it's a little bit less mess, but I think real ones are really pretty too. 15, pictures with Santa. Yay, what was I saying? Yay or nay? I did them. Sometimes I went to like my dad's office Christmas party a lot, and like it was really kid oriented. Whenever we would go, there was a Santa and we would take a Polaroid picture with him. So I would say yes, but it depends on how comfortable you are with it. So yeah. Alright, so those are all the questions. I hope that you enjoyed today's Vlogmas Day 3. Stay tuned for the next one, and shine bright until then. Bye!